Hello, this is Greg Aden with Aden Leadership, and I have a very special guest on my show today, Servant Leadership Podcast. We're calling it a Leadership Talk today because it's not really a podcast, it's just a chat with one of my most important people in my entire life. Hey, how are you doing?
Great.
Why don't you tell the audience who you are?
I'm a son of a very, very important guy.
Well, who are you? What's your name?
Brooks. My name's Brooks Aden.
Great. How old are you?
I'm 10.
And let's start with a real tough question, okay, buddy? What year were you born?
2011.
2011. So that makes you how old?
10 years old.
10-year-old. So what do you do for fun?
I do Rubik's Cubes.
Rubik's Cube. Yeah. And I understand you're watching you play. You're getting better.
Uh-huh.
What's your fastest time?
45 seconds.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't learn that from me, that's for sure. I've never been able to solve that. What kind of sports do you play?
Lacrosse.
And tell the audience, where do you go to school?
Colorado Academy.
And that's here in Denver, yeah?
Uh-huh.
All right, let's get to it, son. Let's find out what a 10-year-old thinks about leadership. If you hear that word leadership, what's the first word that comes to mind?
My dad.
Your dad, huh? Okay. What about your dad embodies leadership?
His humility and his grit.
Your grit, huh? Okay.
And how he just always goes out in the world and does stuff for other people, tries to make them better in life so they can lead other people.
Thank you.
Parents and teachers and owners of,
That's awesome. How about leadership in your world as a 10-year-old, a fifth grader? What do you see in your friends that remind you that they're showing up in the right ways?
Well, what I see in my friends when I see leadership is sometimes I'll be walking or something and by the playground and I'll see someone fall off and then there'd be like 5 people that just stop what they're doing to make sure that person's okay. And just my teachers are really nice and they take not just teaching, but they take stuff out of their day to come to school and do stuff.
Yeah. Teachers are important relative to leadership, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are some of the things you've learned from your teachers at CA that help you become a better person or a better leader?
Just to keep on trying on something. Like I couldn't solve a Rubik's Cube for 10 months, and I couldn't even solve the white side and the 2 layers, and now I can solve the whole cube in 45 seconds because I kept trying, and my friends helped me with that because I was one friend that really has a lot of...
Lane, right?
Yeah, Lane. Yeah,
I remember you talking about him. You said, this guy's amazing, and he helped you. And so helping others, never stop trying. What have you learned from playing sports about sportsmanship and leadership and coaching?
I've definitely learned from my coach that it's better to get an assist than a goal, and I don't think he just means that in lacrosse. So if I was gonna win something and this guy worked really hard but he's really bad at it and I just beat him by a lot, it just means that it would be better if you didn't get the goal but you were recognized for giving someone else the goal.
Beautiful. Yeah, let's give your coach a name. What's his name?
His name's Coach Hall.
Bill Hall.
Bill Hall, yeah.
Yeah, he's a good man. Bill, if you're listening, thank you for your leadership of my son. I like the way I love the way you show up for these young men, and I appreciate it. Last question, my friend. What would you tell the leaders of today, from a 10-year-old point of view? What should they be doing? What could they be doing better in order to show up as a better leader in their relationships, in their families, and in their organizations? What's some advice you'd give us old leaders?
Just keep trying and just be the best person you can be, especially when you need to be. that, and also it's just about having humility. That's something a lot of people don't really have, and it would be a lot better place if people did.
It would be a lot better place if more people had humility. Brooks Aden, thank you very much for coming on the show. I appreciate you. I've heard a lot about you, and I'm glad you're growing.
Thank you.
We
Great.
can- Yeah, you bet. Again, this is Greg Aden with one of my favorite subjects, my son. I'm very, very proud of him and his brother, my other son, Jackson Aden. If you're listening, we love you. And thank you for tuning in. Have a great day, and don't forget, great leaders are people who have humility.